All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Try to establish that jab. Nice jab by the Korean Superboy. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. These guys throwing early. Able to land with the left hand. Straight right hand now, just misses.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He is a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Oh, big punch lands.
Let's go, you can do this. And he landed the right hand there.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Beautiful body kick. Oh man, look at that, picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Choi gets back up, back into his comfort zone.
Sneaky head kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one in?
The Korean Superboy gets touched by that kick to the body. Punch is blocked. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hit them with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. Nice looping punch.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Use your elbow. Ground and pound strike is true.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. So we cross. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Time Deadly defense there. Huge block for him. Choi gets caught with that punch. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Why, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Just missed with the left there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Choi gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, collar tie. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strikes. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Liver kick.
Oh! Both guys landing with conviction now.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Just missing on the counter there. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Lands flush with that right hand. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh!
Nice straight right lance. Oh, nice job there to land the knee strike to the body, again making great use of his length in this matchup.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Takedown lands. Nice hammer fist. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Just misses with the jab. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, big left. Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
That's a big strike right there.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
It's such a fast leg kick. Big punch lands through the middle.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Nice head kick.
Big power shot there.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. All right, round three coming up next.
Excellent job last round. That's the way to control the fight on the ground. Put it in your skill set. This round, I want to see the same thing, but be even more.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep. Nice.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Back and forth we go. And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head, potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches. Left hand punch from the clinch. Beautiful strike.
Oh, tags him with the...
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Nice straight punch.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Back to the feet now.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big kick lands. Right hand punch.
He's out!
He's done, he's done.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, doohochoi.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off